For the very first time in freestyle motocross history, the creator of the Night of the Jumps welcomes you to a battle of the best motocross riders who will be doing it for their countries.
Hi and welcome to Velten's Arena here in Gelsenkirchen, Germany for the world's very first FIM Freestyle of Nations. So we have 27 riders from 9 different nations all around the world here to compete to find out who is the best freestyle motocross nation.
We're Team USA.
We are Team Czech Republic.
We are Team Italy.
What's up, guys? We are Team Brazil.
Team Germany.
We are Team Spain.
We are Team Russia.
Team France.
And we're Team Australia. Not only do we have a huge rider field, but what makes Freestyle of Nations so special is the huge playground that they get to ride on. Here we are inside Velten's Arena, one of the biggest soccer stadiums in Europe. So we have a lot of room to build one of the biggest freestyle motocross courses. We've got 7 landers, 11 ramps, that includes the long distance ramp, a dirt jump, super kicker, there is a quarter pipe and also step up. And around the outside we also have the racing style course. At the moment the guys are preparing for tonight's big show, so let's check it out.
We're fighting as a team for our countries, and I know we got the best riders in the world, and we have such a big course, which is super important, and I'm stoked to be here.
It's cool to have an open variety and different lengths of ramps, and you know, you really got to focus and kind of plan out a little run.
It's totally new for us, so I think nobody know what we can accept. But yeah, just first view when I saw the arena was huge, and I think this is a dream to have for winter practice.
It's cool. It's a cool event to have, and you know, to make countries battle it out. You can have one of the best freestyle dudes in the world, but he might not be very good at speed and style or step up, and that's where you need your teammate, you know. And I think it's all about finding that balance of the 3 best dudes, and it's been fun to watch everyone get to catch up with everybody and ride a little different format than we're used to. Welcome to the 2014 Freestyle of Nations.
So here we go with the first part of the main event. The arena is packed to witness the never-before-seen motocross format. 27 riders will fight in 6 disciplines: freestyle, step up, best whip, best trick, synchro, and race and style. In the first part, we show you the highlights of the first round of freestyle motocross, step up, and best whip. For those of you who are familiar with the FIM World Championship Series Night of the Jumps, they will see a lot of familiar faces here tonight, but we also have a lot of new names and a few legends of the sport. Hang tight, we're about to get going with freestyle round number 1. Our first rider out will be Truman Carroll from Australia. These guys just get 90 seconds to show off their line out there and a double up jump, which is worth a double point score at the end of their run. Truman looking pretty solid as he gets a nice backflip in here, and the crowd is definitely liking what they've seen from this young man from Australia. Over the dirt double with an Indy, and he keeps the flow going. There's that nice big tsunami backflip as we look back at some of the slow-mo action, and we're moving on to our next rider, Michael Molero from Spain, the young guy. Starts off with a nice combo there. He goes for the backflip Superman seat grab into a nice sideshow, then up into the Kiss of Death ruler, straight up and straight down, and keeping it going now with a one-handed takeoff into another sideshow. Double up time now. Remember, this one's worth double the points, and he goes for the double grab backflip. That will get him a nice score. That is a stellar run from this young man. Next rider from the USA, the big man Todd Potter, getting ready to drop his first jump. He heads for the bridge gap, up into a beautiful Kiss of Death ruler. None finer than that one from Potter. Nice double grab Superman, keeping the flow going. Great lazy boy, good stretch, perfect landing there by Todd. And now it's time for the double up. Todd using that bridge gap one more time, and he wants to throw down some great styly race whip. Love that trick, although it's not going to get a ton of points as a double up, unfortunately. All right, next rider on course, Marcelo Simonas from Brazil. This guy had a good showing at the Red Bull X Fighters in Brasilia a couple of years ago. And he's going to start right away with a one-hand takeoff of the long distance into a split blade there now. Wow, holy fantastic flip, but he goes down on the landing. He gets a little bit high-sided and luckily only slides the bike out. So Marcelo comes from that one safe, but with not a lot of points. Next up, the Czech Republic, Peter Pilat. Keep an eye on this guy. His style resembles an awful lot that of Travis Pastrana. Starts right away with a nice heart attack Indy. One-hander to an executioner right there. Still waiting to see him get that executioner in flip form. Wow, big Shaolin. That's a tough trick for a tall boy with those legs. And now into the backflip Shaolin. Here we go with a double up jump for Peter Pilat from the Czech Republic, and it's a big kiss of death tsunami backflip. Very nice finish from Pilat. Next rider up from Germany, Hannes Ackermann, and everybody in the place went nuts. He starts off with a heel clicker flip. Didn't really get those heels together though. Then the executioner straight up. Comes back around the other direction with a no-hand backflip, kind of thinking he wanted something else on that. And then the cliffhanger flip as the double up. Very nice finish for Hannes Ackermann, the young man from Germany, and the crowd here is liking it. All right, another Italian in the mix. This time it's Leonardo Fini from Italy, and he starts off with a big flatliner. Wow! Then into the executioner. That was beautiful. A little bit long on the landing, though. Knack, backflip. Yeah, he's missing some of those big tricks, and he finishes his run with a solid, nice, big Indy. Jeremy Rouenet, last rider in the Freestyle Motocross round 1. The Frenchman gets in there with a big Shaolin backflip, controlling it into the next one, into a backflip Cordova. Great start for Rouenet. Turns around the other direction, digs deep for a beautiful old school race whip into a nice big rock solid. All right, double up modus now. Remember, this one's worth double the points, and he goes for the tsunami backflip kiss of death, but he was a little stunted. Didn't really get the stretch on that he probably should have gotten as we look back here at some of the action from his run. So Michael Malero takes top spot in round 1 of Freestyle, and next time we're going to show you the highlights from the highest air and best whips, so stay tuned.